The Retail Council of Nigeria was launched in Abuja yesterday. Now, Nigeria's Trade and Investment Minister said that investments in the country's organized retail sector is growing rapidly. CNBC Africa's Ummu Ibrahim discussed the expected impact of the council on the retail space in Nigeria with the minister. Take a look.
The investment in the retail sector is growing, and we've seen quite a few, mainly from South Africa, moving here. We've seen close to about $1.3 billion, but there are more people interested. The pipeline is actually very robust, but as of date, about $1.3 billion have come into the economy, and we expect to see more going forward.
Now, what is attracting investors into Nigeria's retail market?
Investor, for every investor, there's one major rule: is money follows money. So investors will only come to any country, anywhere in the world, not for emotional reasons, but because they can make high returns on investment. And if you look at Nigeria, we have all the necessary things to make it happen. And that's why the last report by UNTAD that ranked Nigeria as number 4 globally, where you can have the 4th highest return on investment. Nigeria was ranked as number 4 globally, with an average return of about 5% compared to a global average of 7%. But the news there is that the opportunities here are huge, and they're in every sector.
What's the key to the growth in Nigeria's retail sector?
The key to the growth in Nigeria is, first of all, is organization, to try and institutionalize it. What we have done today, establishing the Retail Council of Nigeria, is a first step to get them organized properly, and then for us to work together, the Retail Council of Nigeria working with the ministry to remove all the barriers to increase growth in that sector. That is what is going to attract investment. And you can see a number of the barriers or the enablers were discussed earlier on today. One of which is talent. Not many Nigerians have skills, understanding of the retail sector. We need to have quite a number of them. There's a great employer of labor, very good in terms of economic activity, can bring down inflation if it's well done. So it's a case of now designing and implementing a robust strategic plan that will address all the enablers.
What are some of the things that are happening that makes Nigeria's retail interesting?
Well, you have to go from the producers to the consumers. Retail sector is a bridge between producers and consumers. So whether we are talking about SMEs, we are talking about farmers, we are talking about industrialists, there has to be this retail end of it. It's like when you talk about textile industry, we always talk about cotton textile. We don't talk about garments. We don't talk about the retail end of it. The retail end of it, those are the people that make it happen. Those are people that actually sell it or house it, make it easier for consumers to buy it. And they work with consumers also to make sure that the consumers get good value for money.